Your obsession with other people's sexuality is getting genuinely embarrassing. Every time I look at the comments on this app, there's a whole army of supposed straight men absolutely losing their minds, screaming about how the LGBTQIA community is ruining society. Like who other people love or sleep with is a single goddamn thing to do with your life. Let's burn this ridiculous, insecure little fantasy right to the ground right fucking now. The reality you're trying so desperately to fight isn't a modern invention. It's a foundational, natural part of human existence that has been here since the literal beginning of time. Let's talk about the toxic hostility that so many straight men direct towards this community. They treat anything outside their own rigid experience as an immediate threat to their masculinity, maybe? They use mockery, exclusion, aggressive posturing, and even violence to mask a very deep, very fragile insecurity. They've been trained to believe that if they don't aggressively reject difference, it somehow compromises who they are. But it's a losing fucking battle against reality, because variance is the entire blueprint of nature. Look at history. Queer, trans, and gender expansive people didn't magically appear overnight. They have been recorded across every single ancient civilization, from indigenous cultures across the globe to ancient Greece and Rome. They weren't outcasts. They were often leaders, warriors, and integral parts of social fabric. Look at our biology. Diversity is a fundamental mechanism of the natural world. Science consistently shows that variance in sexuality and gender is completely natural, observed across hundreds of species, and it serves as a vital part of social bonding and community structure. The LGBTQIA community didn't just show up on your timeline, bro. They've always been there. The only thing that's new is their refusal to hide in a dark room just to make insecure men feel comfortable. And if we want to talk about actual psychology, let's look at the data. Multiple peer-reviewed studies have consistently shown that the men who harbor the most obsessive anti-LGBTQIA hostility are very often projecting their own internal battle. The science shows a massive correlation between intense homophobia and repressed attraction. They are furious because they are weaponizing all their energy to suppress their own desires and fit into some rigid box, and it drives them absolutely insane to see other people living authentically and freely without that confusion. Their hatred isn't disgust with someone else, it's envy wrapped in a loud, aggressive package. A community living authentically without asking for your permission completely shatters the idea of straight men get to dictate how the rest of the world operates. Real confidence means you don't need the entire world to mirror your exact life choices just for you to feel secure in your own identity. True masculinity isn't threatened by someone else's freedom. If your ego shatters the second someone lives differently than you aren't strong, you're just fragile. And look, to the guys who are out there leading the charge on this hate, the ones who are obsessively leaving comments and screaming the loudest, let's be real. We all know what it actually is. Seriously, stop with the self-hate. Life is way too short. Spend it hiding behind a fucking miserable, aggressive character. Come on out of the closet, face who you are, and just accept it. You will be so much happier, and honestly, you'll be a hell of a lot less of a piece of shit to the world around you.